The recent social media saga involving Old Mutual trended for over a week, with the post receiving over 1.3 million views. Some consumers called on Old Mutual customers to move their accounts from the company after it failed to honor a court ruling to pay out a pension policy. Some consumers also shared stories of non-payments or lower than expected payments of policies. But Old Mutual says 9 out of 10 of its claims are paid in less than 4 hours, and that last year it paid 14 billion rand worth of claims.
This is a very complex matter, and I think that gets lost in spaces where the engagement cannot be equitable. This is a very, very complex matter. Firstly, because we're dealing here with a pension fund. And therefore, it means we are subject to the pension fund's regulations as well as the Income Tax Act. And those are different regulations, different legalities that need to be observed.
Analysts have called on companies to never underestimate the impact of social media, and that only time will tell on whether this will affect the company's bottom line. But they have admitted that companies are bound to have some level of unhappiness when dealing with complex issues.
You don't really know the full extent of the reputational damage until, perhaps a week or two later. If we're still talking about this case this time next week, then it's likely that there will be some reputational damage.
Old Mutual says it is concerned about the huge number of customers that have voiced their unhappiness on social media regarding their level of service, and says they are looking at ways to improve this. Mpumelelo Maphalala, SABC News, Johannesburg.